Welcome to Gubuk Design, where today we explore a home that truly listens to its surroundings. Tucked high within the misty slopes of Southeast Asia's volcanic spine, this newly designed mountain retreat echoes the poetic philosophy of architecture inspired by the land itself. While its form may remind us of masterpieces like Koba House, its soul lies in crafting a unique harmony between local craftsmanship, environmental logic, and cultural essence. Perched at 1,500 meters above sea level, this home sits on a forested cliffside with dramatic views of ancient caldera valleys below. The land is steep, but the slope became an opportunity rather than an obstacle. Working with the terrain, rather than against it, the design carves into the mountain's edge and emerges as a continuation of the topography, not as an intrusion, but a respectful guest of the landscape. Before the first sketch was ever drawn, a full climatic study was conducted. The region's dramatic shifts, from dry alpine sun to cold, fog-wrapped evenings, dictated the orientation and placement of each room. Unlike conventional mountain homes, this design doesn't just shelter from weather, it frames it. Sun path tracking ensured that living spaces catch the morning warmth while sleeping areas remain cool and protected throughout the day. More than a house, this is a gesture of reverence to its place. The design draws from vernacular wisdom, simple forms, sloped roofs, and intimate courtyards, but reinterprets them through a contemporary lens. It's about honoring, not mimicking. The core idea, a central open-air pavilion that breathes, connects, and holds all other volumes together, reminiscent of the between space in traditional Southeast Asian architecture. The house is composed of 4 distinct yet connected blocks: the private sleeping quarters, the social gathering zone, a guest pavilion, and a service core below. Each is placed carefully to follow the land's curve, offering privacy while maintaining sightlines that converge at the heart, a shared living courtyard open to sky and mist. Movement between spaces becomes a sensory journey, framed by wood, stone, and forest. At the center lies the soul of the house, a light-filled social pavilion with soaring ceilings shaped like a gentle arc crafted with laminated bamboo ribs and locally sourced hardwood. It creates the illusion of being beneath the hull of a boat, a subtle nod to maritime cultures and a calming spatial gesture. This is where stories are told, meals are shared, and moments are remembered. of the guiding principles of the project was to employ only local artisans and builders. From carved wooden panels to hand-forged hinges, every detail carries the fingerprint of regional talent. Rather than import design language, the project sourced inspiration from local temples, rice barns, and mountain shelters, integrating cultural storytelling into the very walls and thresholds of the home. The material strategy embraces the beauty of imperfection and aging. Earth-toned ceramic brick, natural plaster, hand-cut stone, reclaimed teak, and exposed steel form a palette that breathes, absorbs moisture, and changes with time. These materials not only ground the home in place, they reflect a belief in architecture that ages gracefully, deepening its connection with its environment as years pass. A key feature of the home is its dramatic roof plane, appearing to hover lightly over the clay volumes below. This illusion is achieved with a hybrid structure of bamboo arches and steel tension rods. The roof not only shelters but shapes experience, framing light, channeling air, and creating rhythm. It appears heavy from afar, yet inside, it feels almost weightless, embodying balance between strength and grace. Rather than sealing inhabitants off from the wild, the home embraces the outdoors. Sliding timber screens, covered terraces, and planted atriums dissolve boundaries. You hear the wind before you see the trees move. You smell the rain before it arrives. Living here means living with nature, not beside it, an ethos inspired by the biophilic principle of connecting humans and environment through design. Set apart slightly from the main house, the guest pavilion offers retreat and reflection. Its structure mirrors the material honesty of the main home but introduces a touch of monastic stillness. No screens, no distractions, only views of the valley below and a fireplace for quiet nights. It's a design that values mental clarity and slow moments, especially in an age of digital noise. Beyond aesthetics, sustainability guided every decision. Passive solar design reduces the need for artificial heating. Rainwater harvesting, composting systems, and solar panels make the house largely self-sufficient. But more importantly, the design resists overbuilding, choosing sensitivity over scale, understanding that true sustainability is about building less, living better, and letting nature lead. The hybrid construction combines time-tested methods with engineering precision. Traditional mortise and tenon joints meet laser-cut steel plates. Foundations are anchored using a minimal footprint system to avoid root damage. Even the drainage channels mimic natural water paths. This structural choreography ensures the home stands strong, not in defiance of nature, but in dialogue with it. Perhaps the most profound success of this home is not its structure or views, but its emotional resonance. It feels deeply human. Spaces expand and contract with purpose. Materials invite touch. Shadows dance across surfaces as the day changes. This house, in its simplicity and honesty, reminds us what it means to dwell, not just to live in a space, but to belong to it. In the end, this mountain house is more than architecture. It's a quiet revolution, one that reclaims regional wisdom, local making, and ecological empathy. It draws inspiration from houses like Koba House, yet speaks its own language. It belongs nowhere else but here. And as we conclude our journey today, we're reminded, good design doesn't shout, it listens. It roots. It breathes. Welcome to the new tradition of Gubuk design.